Yeah, so yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna make a bunch of videos like today because why not? All right, so next up is my Phantom deck. It is complete now, and yes, I'm very excited to share it. It's a very standard Phantom deck. I will be posting a 4-color Phantom eventually because I really like 4-color Phantom, but I currently have not experimented too much with it because 4-color Phantom is hard to do. But it's powerful as hell and lots of healing and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, let's begin. So, to start with, 2 copies of the 00 Einbeater. So when you have 2 stock roll under, she is 4k. It's like useful for the first 2 turns. I only run 2. Yeah. And then we have... I better just do this together. So, 4 copies of the Claudia 500 Assist and 4 copies of the Zwei double rare. These are both double rares. This is a bitch. This is hard to find. Really, really hard to find. Anyways, so when in common play 4k, and then enemy turn drops back down to 2.5. It's just a beater. It's a very good beater on its own. So it's a really good card that's worth running. And this card, again, it's a 500 assist. Again, a pretty damn good card to run just even by herself. But the best thing is when these are both on the field, and it can change. I'll explain later when I get there. Yeah, and continuing on, 2 Cal, a Brainstorm. It's just when she's played, she gains 1500. So the first time she's played, she's a 35 beater. Wow, so many beaters. And then it's a Brainstorm. So you tap 2, Brainstorm 4. Every climb is hit, you search for a weapon trait character, which is most of the deck, but not everything. 4 copies of Dry Suicider. Why 4? Because not only is it a great Suicider, when you play it, when it comes into play, pay 2, search any Phantom name card from your deck to your hand. Huh. So she remains really useful all the way. Alright, so let's continue on, and maybe we'll get to the part soon. Yep, actually yes we will. We'll get into it right away. So, this is a 1/1, 65. It's a Phantom named Zwei. So, what does it do? Every time you beat over something, you choose a weapon trait character from your waiting room and put it under. Just slide it under as a marker, gains 1000 attack. It doesn't gain levels. It's good and bad at the same time because level 1 is subjective to being removed by lots of effects, but then it can also prevent being killed by things like Persona Suicider that kills higher level than your opponent's actual level. So this is it's still a pretty good card because he will be big as hell for a reason, and especially the fact that he can be brought out at level 0. That's why I'm talking about this. Alright, so starter ability. So you can use it anytime during your main phase. Send this to your clock, and then you put this card from your clock on the field. Level 0, you know, you can start beating over things with like a 7k beater at level 0 and give it markers. Wow, that's pretty damn scary. Alright, moving on. This is one of the biggest reasons why Phantom is so powerful. 1/1 Global 1000 to all Phantoms. Phantom. 2 of these at the back. A5 base, 1/1. What the hell? You kill something, 9/5. Kill second thing, 10/5. What? That is disgustingly powerful. Only thing is these are Gangster Tree and does not have the weapon trait, which runs in most, which is pretty important in the deck, but it's still really powerful. There's a change to it as well. It's like a really cheap change, like pay 1, clock it in the beginning of your climax phase, and then you can change to a level 2. The level 2 is pretty good. It's a 219k. It gives you stock, but I don't run that card personally because I use another change. Anyways, level 1. This is just a simple beater that's 5k. It doesn't even have Phantom name. It's a Gangster trait, so it's not as important as the other, but it's a very good. It's a very, very important climax combo. Why? It's climax combos with a 2k1 soul. Let me pull the climax up right now. A climax combos with this climax is a 2k1 soul. And when you play this, the moment you play in climax phase, you can send the character on the field for each of these. You can send the character away on the field and instantly pull any level 1 or lower Gangster trait. What does that mean? Let's say I have 2 on the field, right? Well, I mean, sure, maybe I can have like a 1/1/1, like a level 0 or something. Anyways, so I play this card, send this away. What do I pull out? Bam, and then the second effect activates. Bam, instantly I got my supports. Or it doesn't even have to be that card, you know, like why not send out the powerful, how about this? How about the main character? You know, like the Zwei level 1 marker that I was just showing you guys, like right here. Yeah, pull him out, and it's just so versatile. And the good thing is you can send yourself away with this climax combo. It's like, oh, you play this, oh yeah, send it away. Oh, I'm searching for this. Bam! Oh my God, what is this? So yeah, it's very, very powerful and very, very strong. And then, so after this, I'm just gonna be showing you the level 1 counter, which is also a change. Very basic, 1/5 counters, very good, very effective, but it changes. That's what makes it shine. If you hold it in your hand, yes, you can make use of it as a counter, or you can simply change it when you need it. So the change is pretty cheap in my opinion. It's you pay 2, and you send it to clock. And then you change into a 219k overspec with Phantom in its name. Phantom in its name. Phantom. That means if with 2 assists, she is 11k. And she climax combo with a gate. This gate. So what happens is when you play this gate, when you reverse something, you can deal a damage to your opponent. 1 additional. So it's a great finisher at the end game as well. It's powerful. It's a very powerful wall at level 2, level 1 if you can pull the change off and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty darn crazy if you ask me. It's a pretty damn cheap change. So at level 2, I don't run main cards. I run 2 copies of this, and then I straight go into counters. This is a 125 counter, but for Phantom named character, it's a 3/5. And it's a character counter, so it's salvageable. So let's say this card, oh, they're attacking into it. 3/5. Oh my God. It's salvageable. Salvageable. Very important. And it's a weapon tree. You can search it. Both of these counters are actually weapon tree, so you can search with the brainstorm. Yes. Yeah. And then level 3 lineup. Very simple. I run 1 copy. This is a game finisher. He has Encore. It's like when you come into play, like the character in front of this game, it's like -1, so that's very good defensively. And also, when you reverse any character on your opponent's side, you can pay 3, send it to clock. Wow. It's a expensive cost, it's 3 costs, but it ends the game. You just kill something, like they're 3/6, you can end the game with this card. And then it has Encore, which is very weird. It's not a character Encore, it's a climax Encore. So when he's reversed, you throw a climax from your hand. So let's say you're trying to refresh something. About before you refresh, you get this guy out, and then well, just ditch climaxes. That's fine, right? And you can keep it on board. So continuing on, I play 4 copies of this Dre. She heals. That's one of the biggest reasons, and she has a climax combo, which is even crazier. I only play 1 copy of her climax because the climax combo is really hard to pull out. But anyways, what it does is basically it's a +2 soul climax combo. When you attack and if your damage is cancelled, you can pay 4, remove this card, summon anything from your waiting room, and put it in her spot. And the battle step does not take place, so you can reverse people if you use the climax combo. So ideally, if you have like a bunch of stock, like let's say 16, because that's just easier to calculate it. It's actually more like 15. You only need like 13. So anyways, front or direct, whatever. Enemy cancels, send to memory, pull out, attack again, cancels, send to memory, pull out. Just until you hit, pretty much. But and it's a +2 soul climax. You can side attack things. And then 3 copies of this Phantom name card. Again, Phantom name. Very important. These are all Phantom names, so then they all get the boost from the back. So Phantom name. Again, what she does is, when your opponent has 5 or more waiting room, climaxing their waiting room. Opponent, not you. That's very easy at level 2. So when they have 5 or more in their waiting room, you can play her from your hand. She is -1 level, so she is level 2. And when she's on the field, she gives all the characters +15. Okay, yeah, And when you attack and the damage is cancelled by your opponent, you pay 1 and draw 1. I personally think she is pretty damn broken. She's like a 12k, and then like she's 12k beater that boosts everything else by 15, and then you attack, and then if they cancel, you gain advantage. What is this? So yeah, I personally think Phantom is a very strong set. And all the climaxes I already showed, but I didn't show the how many numbers I have. So it's like 4 copies of the past. So this is the 2k1 soul climax combo for the level 1. The 1 copy for the Dure level 3, and 3 gates. That's for the 2-1. Yeah, very strong game finishers. Very strong. Very strong in power. It's just a very strong deck in general. I like it a lot. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be probably be showing my Maria deck or Hibiki deck soon when I'm done with it.